We're here now with Brad Duncan to talk about CEC accreditation. Brad, welcome. Can you give us an overview of the accreditation process at CEC?
Sure, and thank you. Happy to be here. So we started CEC accreditation about 3 years ago, and we wanted to create a pathway for programs to be accredited directly from the Council for Exceptional Children. Previously that didn't exist, and so we thought it would be a good opportunity to help our programs out.
That's wonderful. And can you tell us why is it important for special education programs and professionals to receive this accreditation?
Absolutely. So we wanted to make a way for programs to be accredited, and what that means is that they show that they've met a set of standards at CEC, which are really important to us, and also a set of accreditation expectations. So again, that pathway didn't exist before, so by creating this pathway, a special ed program can come directly to us and get an accreditation directly for their program, whereas they kind of fell into the whole school of education before. So it provided this opportunity to really use our standards that we have at CEC in a really unique way and really have a review and impact of that process.
That's great. Now, how does CEC's accreditation help ensure those high standards in educator preparation? And what would you say the impact is on the students with exceptionalities?
Absolutely. So we have 6 sets of professional preparation standards that our accreditation process uses, and those standards are nationally recognized. We go through a very lengthy process for creating and updating those using all of our membership across the US. We do a lot of feedback, listening sessions, and make sure that we get them accurate. And so when you go through that accreditation process, you're showing how that preparation program meets those standards. And by having the accreditation and having the programs go through this process and use our standards, it really makes sure that we have effective educators in the classroom, which results in a nice education for the kids in the classroom.
What would you say are some of the biggest opportunities you see in the future for accreditation for special education programs?
Sure. Well, it is a new process for us. We've accredited one school right now. I'll give them a little shout out, Marymount University. They were our first accredited program. It really gives another marketing opportunity to programs. So a lot of programs right now are struggling with low enrollment numbers, so it really gives them another marketing tool. It will help with employment down the road when employers will see who's graduated from these accredited programs. It'll really give them a leg up in the field, and it will really make sure we're helping retention in a way as well by making sure our educators are well prepared in the classroom. It'll help ease burnout and really make sure that they're not overwhelmed and stressed out in their beginning years.
That's great. And with Marymount, can you tell us a little bit more how that has helped their program specifically?
Absolutely. So they're currently using it as a marketing tool, and they're working with us at CEC so we can create a list of accredited programs. And they have shown that they've implemented the standards, and they're really able to kind of use that as their promotional tool to really solidify their solid program there.
Okay. And lastly, what would you say are some challenges that you're facing right now with the future of accreditation, and how is the CEC adapting to those challenges?
Absolutely. So there's several challenges. A lot of our special ed programs are smaller. They have a limited faculty or maybe part-time faculty. So the accreditation is an extra report, it's an extra process. So not all programs are going to be easily ready to come in and have that kind of work. We've tried to really streamline the process and make it easier. What we're asking for in the reports, we're trying to ask for things that the program may have already put together for a regional accreditation or a state review or something like that. So we're trying to ask for things that they may already have so they don't have to recreate the wheel to kind of show us how well they're doing. We just want to take the information they have, verify it against our standards, and really try to help them out as much as we can and make it as easy as possible for them.
That's wonderful. So can schools or anybody who's visiting this conference, can they look to you and find more information about this accreditation while they're here?
Absolutely. I'll be at the CEC Corner tomorrow morning and Friday morning, and I'm happy to take questions. If anybody wants to message me in the app or email me, I'm happy to find and talk to them.
That's great. So if you or your school is interested in the accreditation process, find Brad here. He will be here for the next 2 days, and you can talk about that with him. Thank you so much for your time this morning, Brad.
Thank you.